This is the paint that I'm going to be using for the branches. This is not the same paint that I use for the fresh flowers. This is way more affordable than the other one, but because I'm working with dry branches, it's not necessary to be very careful. When I have to use this kind of paint, it is very good to do it like 1 week before of the wedding, because you have to wait until the smell get off of the branches. Once you finish with one side of the branches, and I said one side, you have to turn around because you will have to start all over again. From the other side, there is no color at all. So every time that you paint one side and you think that it's over, and that's not real. You have to keep changing and moving all around until you be totally sure, 100% sure that all the branches has been painted. I have to color this in silver. I'm gonna, a difference with the branches that I use another kind of spray color. This is gonna be for flowers, the Master Design Brilliant Silver. And I will do 2 at a time. Well, I finished with this. It doesn't have any strong smell, so there is no problem at all, and it gets dry instantly. You can start working right now with this. This is the crossbar that is gonna have the red pampas and the curly willows and silver Russcus. And I'm gonna need this wire. This is a paper wrap wire. You're not gonna see this, so don't worry. I will not be using oasis because everything is mostly dry, and the Russcus can work perfectly without water for a long time. I wrap the crossbar with burlap just in case, but actually there is no problem because the crossbar is silver and the branches are silver. From here to there, I have to hang a white draping in both extremes. That's why I'm gonna be working only until that point, and when I go to the venue, I will use the pampas to reach the extreme after I hang the draping. I will take the branches at the beginning 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, and I'm gonna cut a little piece of wire and attach to the crossbar just in the extremes of the branches. As you can see, it's super easy working with this wire. I highly recommend it. Okay, once you finish to attach these branches in this extreme, you're gonna need a long piece of wire. This is very important. Now you have to take the wire and wrap it up or twist it, or I don't know what is the right word that I have to use for this, but it has to be very clear that you have to do what are you watching right now. You are gonna attach all along the branches to the crossbar from one extreme to the other extreme. You can repeat this process as many times as you need in order to use all the elements, flowers, leaf, or rhinestones, or everything that you have to put on it, being sure that anything is gonna fall during the event. After that I have ready my structure, the only thing that I have to do is starting building my design. I'm gonna start with the pampas from the center to the extreme. I'm not gonna end all the work right now because it is necessary to do it or finish it at the venue once I get the arch done. So after I use the red pampa grass in my place, I have to finish with the silver Italian Russcus. With the silver Italian Russcus, I have to do exactly the same process or way that I did with the red pampa grass. Well, this is everything that I'm gonna do here, and I will finish at the venue because I have too many more Italian Russcus and red pampa grass. This is the color navy blue that I have to spray on the hydrangeas. I'm gonna wear my gloves and my mask on, and I'm gonna be doing this in an outside area. Also, I have an extra bucket to start putting the hydrangeas after I spray the color on it. I have all the flowers colored, and the dress of the bridesmaid and the maid of honors is blue, and the bride wants all the flowers melt in the dress. This is very easy, a simple bouquet to do. It's only has only blue hydrangeas. I forgot the floor tape. Okay, I forgot that I have to use this. Let me take the flowers again. Also, I have this bucket. This bucket is the same one that I'm gonna use to do the delivery. Give the bouquet to the bridesmaid and the bride. Hold it tight and just wrap it up. Also, the ribbon is gonna be blue. I'm just gonna cut a little bit the stems. For the bouquet, I always try to use those stems that it has a little curve. Usually all of them has it. But when I get a flower like this, like it is practically straight up, I'm gonna keep it separately to use on the aisle arrangement. The maid of honor bouquet is gonna be made with the blue hydrangeas, but also it will have red roses. I'm gonna do this bouquet a little bit bigger than the other one, so I am using 5 stems of hydrangeas. Okay, it is time for the bride's bouquet, and I have a few flowers here. I have red roses, white roses, white and red spray roses, white hydrangeas, and white stock. Mostly has to be white. but because the red is the order of the colors of this wedding, so I'm gonna add it because she wanted. Also, I picked different shapes and sizes of the hydrangeas, because in that way I'm gonna be able to spray the red color among the flowers to make it look more natural. I love these spray roses because it's gonna allow me to put it among the hydrangeas, so in that way the hydrangeas is not gonna be a big bulk flower. I try to break a little bit the shape of the hydrangea. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I cut the stems a little bit, and I'm gonna keep working with this. Now it's the time to put the ribbon and all the bouquet. I already did all of them, and now I like the green leaf, but I think it's too many, so I'm gonna remove some of them. I will be using this ribbon, and I need the glue gun, which is already hot. This is easy.
Because I don't have too many stems that are gonna allow me to use the pins and pass through the pins to hold the ribbon, I have to use the glue gun. So be very careful when you already cover the floral tape. Cut it straight, fold it, and keeping holding until you see the mark and the ribbon. So it's gonna be way easier for you to use the glue. Put a touch over here and a touch right here, a line more than a touch. And when you fold it, the ribbon's gonna get glued in that point. And now just one more skinny line and pressing down. Keep it holder, keep it tight, sorry, and put in water. Now I have to do, I'm gonna show you again, but at this time it's gonna be with made of honor bouquet. It has to be straight here. And this is it. Okay, when you get this point, that is no good. So it has to be only one line, or it's like it's just one piece of the ribbon. That's it. That's the way that it has to be. And now keep wrapping it to the top. When you get this point, because it's getting wider and wider, you have to twist the ribbon. So I was working this way, then I'm gonna work in this way. That's why you need to have a double face ribbon. That is giving you some angle to be working with the bouquet. And then make a whole round, and this is it. Cut it and take the pearl pin that I have here and pass all through. And this is it. So before putting water, I'm gonna cut a little bit the stems of this bouquet. When I start working with the sweetheart table, and I have to use the tape to hold the oasis and the base. I'm gonna start working with the biggest flowers, in this case are the hydrangeas. My first step is define approximately the length of the centerpiece. So now I see that this is gonna be the longest. No, it's gonna be longer than this because I have to keep adding the silver Italian Russcus and the white stock. This is a very simple floral arrangement. It's totally symmetrical. So what I do on one side, I repeat on the other side of the arrangement. I do the same in the front and in the back. these are the bases that we have to put in the aisle. There are 3 columns in each side of the aisle, so there will be in total 18 cylinder bases. So this is going to have only blue hydrangeas, and the taller are going to have blue orchids. But due that the blue orchids, in order to avoid that they're going to be floating, I have to put in this frog. I cannot prepare the bases here because this can break the bases. So I'm gonna prepare the orchid, but I'm gonna put in a bucket with a little bit of water. Then let me show you at the bottom of each base I have to put these rhinestones. Even that this base is not gonna have orchids, just blue hydrangea, I'm not gonna be using frog, but even I'm gonna put the rhinestone inside because all of them has to look exactly the same. So I'm gonna start working with the orchids. Okay, let me show you what can I do before going to the venue with this kind of arrangement. So I have the blue orchid, and on the top there will be also a floating candle. So if I want to show the entire orchid, I have to cut a little bit, and then always thinking that the orchid has to show up and entirely. Yeah, okay. I will do it again. That's it. I'm gonna, because it's too skinny, I'm gonna use an extra piece of orchid stems to be sure that okay, they're gonna be in place. So this has to put in water, and when I arrive to the venue, I'm gonna put inside of the base. I will add the rhinestone to cover the frog, and then I'm gonna add water. At the last step, it's gonna be the floating candle. But for now, this go in water, a little bit of water, and that's it. I'm gonna keep doing all of the other one. So I have to do 12, and then just put the blue hydrangeas in the lower bases. At the venue, we hang the rhinestone curtain, and then we attach the crossbar to the arch, and starting to work again with the pampas grass and the silver Italian Russcus in the same way that I did before. At this time, what I try to do is match the sizes of my crossbar with the arch that was previously at the venue. But basically, I'm doing the same that I did before. Once I finish with the red pampas grass and start with the silver Italian Russcus.